Hello and welcome back to the journey where I will touch up on something that needs to be addressed before you go forward, especially if you want to improve your motivation and your mental health. Definitely need to address this issue and how you can get out of it. So, I'll be talking about why people are depressed and what destroys your motivation and holds you back, and how you can take the next step using progressive overload to take small steps and over time build the motivation intent needed to get yourself out of this mindset. I'll now talk about depression within young adults. The four biggest issues and reasons why you are so depressed mainly have to do with one, COVID, as COVID kept everybody isolated, and due to isolation and a ton of work, 67% of students found the score to be much harder and lose sleep over it and gain a lot of stress and anxiety, leading to depression. And 55% experienced emotional abuse during the lockdown. So, like, they didn't feel good enough about themselves or that anyone cares about them, and just that they just had no motivation to keep going. But the main reason why you could be depressed is due to these. Another one that's really big is financial situations. There's a lot of money issues or financial problems that a lot of people have, and it causes a lot of stress and anxiety, which then leads to depression, as a lot of young adults are dealing with high tuition for college if you are already going or if you're gonna go, as well as taxes, which are a lot, and then of course gas prices, as gas prices were really high at a certain point, and just the negative impact this puts on mental health, as the tuition has doubled more than twice the amount that it was 40 years back, and because of this, mental health is at a big decline right now for young adults especially. The next big thing is isolation. A lot of young adults are very self-validated, and they don't really think much about their worth, and due to this they think that there's no reason for them to be in this world and to keep going, as this also has a lot of bad side effects, like it can lead to dementia, premature death, high attentive depression, and other disorders, as well as negative symptoms that impact your whole body and emotional prowess. The biggest one that I think really affects and increases the amount of depression someone has and the type is social media. As I know, social media is a great source to use to network with other people, post engaging content, and build a community with others. But the way that it manipulates your brain and zones us out into the virtual universe, taking us away from the real world, is much worse than the good things you can get out of it. Such as a lot of people on social media deal with like hate or like cyberbullying, because they take a picture and then they look at the comments and their posts and see all these like mean comments and then feel down about themselves and just undervalued. Or even someone's on social media and it's not even maybe like hate or like cyberbullying or just self-harassment toward them, but it's that they just don't value themselves enough, and because of it they just decide, I'm just gonna sit on my phone and scroll through all this and just get stuck in this and not go anywhere in life. The next thing I want to talk about is why people cannot stay motivated and why they think that being motivated is something that is not achievable. The biggest thing is that all of us lack a clear goal, because we see that we make a goal that we want, or some do, some don't. But to us, we think, oh, this goal seems impossible once we actually try to achieve it. And I think the main reason is because the fear of failure and lack of just self-care for yourself and others. And I believe that as they teach us in school how they want to teach us and educate us to give us skills that we can use later in life to make money and help others, well, in reality, no one wants to be in school. And I mean, school really doesn't give you any benefit other than maybe meeting some new people. But the biggest reason why school has such a bad impact on stress and anxiety and just depression levels are rising rapidly from it is because the time that you have to wake up to go to school, the heavy workload from school, as well as the how long classes go until, and then because of that sleep deprivation, as people aren't getting much sleep since they have to study, and then they stress out so they can't go to sleep, and then they end up going to sleep super late and barely get any sleep, and then their mind's not functioning properly. When in reality, you can just use other tools and research online on things that you want to learn or build a skill on, and then you can use it for like jobs or like helping other people to your own comfort instead of someone else forcing you and telling you what to do, which will take a lot of stress off and help. It may seem impossible to recover from this and put your life in the right direction and just take the next step. I know this is something that's really hard, and but it is quite simple. The best way to put it is the most efficient way to take your life to the right direction and leave all in the past is use progressive overload. Now, you might not know what progressive overload is. If you don't know what it already is, progressive overload is doing things at a progressive rate. So that means, like, let's say you make a morning routine to just start off. Progressive overload is you would, I'm going to go outside and go for a run or walk. Or, for example, maybe go biking or just go outside and get some fresh air. And over time, you try to, like, each day or each week add something else or try something different, and then get to the point where then you actually have a schedule and you have something that keeps you motivated to get yourself up in the morning. As I know that most people don't like getting up in the morning, because for the people who have nothing to do, they're like, what's the point of me waking up in the morning? I might as well just sleep through the day. And over time, this destroys past emotion and feeling that you have about yourself, and gets rid of the like, oh, what if I fail, or oh, what if this doesn't succeed, and then you can just steadily grow at a pace and then get faster and faster, and then you get to the point hopefully where you feel a lot better, you're helping others, you're in the right mindset. And I just hope that this video just gives you some sort of call to action to just try, even just going outside and getting some fresh air in the morning, and see like if it helps. Does it make you feel better? Or maybe meditate, or just some small thing that can lead to a big improvement. And just remember to hit that subscribe button. It'd mean a lot. And be yourself, and over time doing these small tasks will lead into a more and healthier lifestyle. And I hope that you improve. See you in the next video.